everyone, thanks so much for stopping by today. We're going to be checking out the Steak and Herb Chimichurri from Magnolia Cookbook Volume Number 3. So Lewis will be on later to help me out because he will be testing this out. I should say that we have made this in the house before and it is very good. So I'm excited to share this with you. So we have all of our ingredients here. Let's get started by first marinating our steak. Okay, so like I said, our first step is to marinate the steak. So I'm only gonna use one steak this time just because it's gonna be Lewis eating the steak, but that's okay, we'll go with one. All right, so I have this plastic bag here. I'm gonna steal the steak, throw it in the bag. I'm going to add the Worcestershire sauce. There we go. We're gonna do a tablespoon of pepper. Well, maybe I do a little bit half, just because I'm only doing one steak. And I'll do about a little bit more than a half of a tablespoon of the salt. I'm gonna close this up. Make sure it's closed because we're gonna massage it a little bit and we don't want that to spill everywhere. Okay, sealed. And I am just gonna mush this around. Make sure it's all covered. Massage it a little bit. Get the juices going inside. All right, we are set. Now, next step is to throw this in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. But we will take this out 30 minutes before we're ready to cook it because we'll put this on the stove. But let's get this in there for about an hour and a half, then we'll take it out. All right, so while our steak is in the refrigerator chilling and marinating, let's get our chimichurri sauce ready to go. So I accidentally broke my food processor bowl, so another one is being sent to me. So we're gonna try out this Ninja with this chimichurri sauce. So bear with me while I go through this. So I'm first going to get our liquids together, and that's going to be some olive oil. And I don't know why I'm putting in this big bowl. You know what? I could probably use this smaller bowl. Olive oil. We have rice vinegar and some red pepper. All right. We'll use that to bring into our mixer here. And I'm just going to chop off the edges here. This is cilantro and parsley mixed together. And it is all going in here. So I'm just going to roughly chop this up. All right, so let's put in our first batch. See if this Ninja works. Add in some stuff, some liquid. This can be a little fickle, so let's see what happens. Okay, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let me get a spatula and a bowl, and I'm just gonna pour this out into a separate tiny little bowl. So give me a second.
A few moments later.
All right, so now I'm going back to my original plan is putting all this together. It's an experiment, people, so let's try it. So I'm just gonna dump in the rest of our olive oil and our vinegar. I'm gonna put in our next batch. Or you know what, let me just do this. And you know what, I'm gonna add a little bit more olive oil at the top just because it's just not gonna work. All right. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Now let's see what this looks like. Looks better. Okay. The experiment worked. Okay, so thanks for bearing with me while I went through that process. Next time I'll be on the show with a proper food processor, don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna set this aside, and once our meat is ready to go, we'll cook that up and Lewis will be here to try it. Alrighty, it's time to take our steak out of the plastic bag and throw it on our stovetop here. So her recipe actually does call for it to go onto, you know, an actual grill, but we're actually gonna just put it on our stovetop today. So it's been 2 hours. Let's pop it out. It's been resting for a little bit. So we'll throw this on and let it cook. All right, I'm taking off our steak. It is time to let it rest for about 10 minutes, and then we'll have Lewis come down and try it out. All right, y'all, it is time for Lewis to try out the steak and chimichurri sauce. So honey, take it away while I drink my wine.
All right.
Now you've had this before. I've made this recipe before.
And just like before, it's really good. The steak is good as it is without the chimichurri sauce. The marinade makes it really, really good. I love the chimichurri. It's got a little bite to it, very garlicky.
Love it.
Home run.
Okay, good.
In English, that was home run.
Okay, I understood. All right, well, I'm so glad you like it. It is a win. I love the chimichurri sauce as well. I put that on like vegetables and chicken that I have, so I'm really glad that you like the steak too. But thank you so much for coming by and watching me make this wonderful meal for Lewis. It'll be his dinner for tonight. And if you make it at home, let us know what you think about it. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I appreciate you all, and we'll catch you next time.
Cheers.
See ya. Okay.
Hey, brother.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for stopping by today. We're gonna be checking out the chimichurri sauce and steak and herb chimichurri. Chimichurri. All right, here you go. Combine the parsley, cilantro, garlic, olive oil, vinegar, remaining 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper, and chop. Okay.